Let's go. Time to do some side ops. We got to catch up because we didn't do a bunch for a while there. So I will say this: I actually tried to do some side ops while I was offline, and I did literally one, and then I got a story thing. So we're probably gonna immediately walk into like a story thing. Whatever. I was kind of annoyed because I was hoping to try and do all the side ops and stuff like that off stream, just kind of get them done and out of the way. That way I could just focus on doing story based missions. But alas, here we are. Alright. Like I said, we're immediately going into some kind of story thing. I got called back to Mother Base. Like, immediately. Oh? No? Okay, so we'll be able to get another side mission done before we go back. Yeah, let's see here. I think there was something over here. Hold on, let me check side ops, because there is something else here to do. Yeah, there it is. So we got to get up to Caria. Quick start up Lamau. Yeah. And I think those are both in Africa. That's in Africa. So yeah, like I said, I did do a single side op offline, but I only got to do a single side op. All right, so we got two here. We'll run over here, do that one, and then we'll drive to here and eliminate the tank unit over here. I mean, technically I did two, but I really only got to do one. Because I did target practice on the command platform. You didn't miss too much.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Alright, cool. But, we got a lot of story stuff to get through here.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Go down here and knock out this, this who's a what's it, and then move on with our day.
Vehicle drop complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
There we go.
Outpost captured.
Okay.
The map has been updated.
I mean, I might as well grab him, yeah. I do need more people. What was Eli's challenge? Eli's challenge is you just go there and fight him. You go back to Mother Base and you fight him. That's all it is.
Roger that.
I think you have to do it twice. LOL. Yeah, it's literally you go there and you beat the shit out of him, and then that's it. I think you have to do it twice.
You gotta extract him.
So we need to turn around, cut through here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty far back there, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? Also, go ahead and get some cassette tapes playing, because we have a lot in our backlog.
Shinkolobwe. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. The U.S. bought a lot of uranium from Shinkolobwe mine during World War II for the Manhattan Project. They even sent a squad from the Army Corps of Engineers to reopen the mine after it was flooded. That's how good its uranium must have been. With that, the world's first nuclear test was a success. Shinkolobwe uranium might have been used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs too.
Hell yeah.
Just hearing its name is like seeing all the phantoms of the war rise up to haunt us. But all the uranium's dried up, and the mine's been closed for years.
So someone reopened it.
Right. Zero-risk security seized control of the area and were forcing locals to work in it. And the Zairean government was getting a slice of what they took in exchange for looking the other way. Mobutu has to finance his tastes somehow. He'll gladly sell the rights to some old mine. The question is, why would zero-risk security do this kind of thing?
Or rather, why were their employers, Cypher, interested in an abandoned mine? Maybe getting trace amounts of uranium, yet to the naked eye it appears to be ordinary malachite. Meeting security would be lax. Not a very efficient way of obtaining it, but easier to move.
But how would they enrich it at its destination?
Did the yellow cake really have a layer of highly enriched uranium in it?
Having trouble believing it?
No. If they say it's real, then it's real. In which case, they might have some enrichment method that we don't know about.
And this was to test it out.
It's possible. And that would mean it's almost complete.
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely.
Ew.
But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. The infection rate, along with the number of dead, are both on the rise. If we don't find the cause, and soon...
Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. It could be a counterplay by Skullface.
That's insane. You mean they weaponize parasites?
Parasites as weapons. That definitely falls under the Biological Weapons Convention, but it's something the world would never see coming. And no one's ever developed a vaccine for parasites.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
It may be. But if it is, how do the yellow cake and walker gears fit in? There must be something bigger we're not seeing. Anyway, our priority now is to prevent more casualties.
The medical team is studying the infection. But we can't treat anyone until we know the root cause. All we can do right now is halt the spread of infection.
I might add, by the way, this is, I looked at my Steam, and we've played this game for about 36, 37 hours already. Which I'm actually impressed with myself by. I have not played a game for that amount of time in a long time, so I'm pretty impressed. Just goes to show you how good this game is. I don't know what game I'll do after this one, though. I'd really like to try and do, like, Splinter Cell Blacklist, but, like, I don't want to do a co-op run of Blacklist really bad. I know I do have Dark Souls as a request that I probably should burn through, though. Just to get it off my request wall, if you will. Alright, we're just about there. Park the car here. Walk the rest of the way.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright, what am I doing here? Prisoner extraction. that. I need. Okay. Go ahead and get a cassette tape playing while I
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently.
Extraction
Close contact.
at Mother Base.
I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Simon. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. What about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic, something in common.
Something their mouths have in common. Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help.
I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
There has to be a way. Hey, I'm working on it.
Help me!
Yep, I'm working on it. Calm down.
Target.
Work in progress. Calm down now. You're out of here.
He's coming too.
Ah, ooh, God, that hurt. Alright, let's just get out of here. Grab these dudes and go.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
Kidnapping all these guys on our way out. You know how it is.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, by the way, you may notice I'm sprinting way faster. I did get the mobility upgrade for the arm, so now I sprint faster. Also, I think I know why I was dying so quickly in that fight. I never got the cybernetic specialist, so I can't get the durability upgrades via the arm. Oh. Oh, hello. For free. No, you don't. How do you? We're gonna be heading north now. Gotta go defeat a tank unit. Turn around real quick. Yeah, so we need to go that way and then up. I'm not crazy, right? No.
Hard to believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa. When did that start? No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here. They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning. The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the Walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large. There must be another reason they're so widespread. Like what? It's all about needs. To small-time outfits like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate
Best
weapon.
fuck boy.
The forbidden fruit. For anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend. The nuclear deterrent. Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property? Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks.
Sticks.
Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world. So, what is Cypher really up to?
God, you run so fast. It's so crazy when you get the speed upgrade because, like, the animation is just sped up, you know? Jesus, Snake. So fast. Warr. I'm the fastest snake there ever was.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
Can I also do a vehicle drop?
Please select a drop point. Supply drop. Supplies requested.
Fastest snake in the west. Yeah.
Vehicle drop complete.
Alright, so now we gotta drive this way. Not gonna do that, we're just gonna... We gotta go eliminate that tank unit. Or should I do it? I mean, I am driving through here. If we find him, like, immediately, we'll do it, but... He's, like, out of the way. Fuck him. Go up and get him real quick. Here we go. We're done here. I might as well grab all these guys though. Need more people to fill out the ranks. Okay, so this is where we get the go back to Mother Base.
Leave the rest to us.
Here we go, story time.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Who's excited for story time?
Boss, come on back to base.
Don't forget we're basically running our mercenary company as a bunch of dictators right now. Big boss is watching you. Hello. Well, well. If it isn't, this shithead.
Clouds approaching.
Boss, there's been an accident in the boys' quarters. A pile of steel pipes gave way and crushed one of the kids. The boy named Ralph. They tell me he died instantly. I'm sorry, boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them.
Please
I'll let you know if we learn something.
confirmed.
Welcome home, boss.
This is Pequot! On station at LZ!
Alright, let's go beat up a little kid.
Please select a landing zone.
We're gonna go check out the battle gear and then we'll go beat up Eli. So it's also heavily implied that Eli killed one of the other children. So that's cool, right?
development project has been added. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Please specify a project. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
Oh look, it's Metal Gear. Eat. Hello, Metal Gear. God damn it.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
You know you're good at the game when you die at your base. Hopefully that doesn't make me have to fly all the way back. God! Alright.
Boss, there's been an accident in the boys' quarters.
Please
A
land
pile
on
of steel pipes gave way and crushed one of the kids.
We're gonna do this the easy
Boy
way.
named Ralph.
We're gonna leave and literally come back. I think it will actually be faster to load out and then load back in.
Keeping an eye on them. I'll let you know if we learn something.
Which is pretty messed up. Okay.
Welcome home, boss.
Let's find out. Okay.
Gaining altitude.
Please specify a project.
Okay. Yeah, so I started researching the Geist. I want to see if maybe the Geist gets a non-lethal variant at some point. So I'm currently researching that to find out. Because if it does, then, you know, that's an 18-round silenced tranq pistol, essentially.
Boss, there's been an accident in the boys' quarters. A pile of steel pipes gave way and crushed one of the kids. The boy named Ralph. They tell me he died instantly. I'm sorry, boss. It's my fault. I should have been keeping an eye on them. I'll let you know if we learn something.
Head immediately back and fight Eli. I'd rather just get that kind of out of the way. Kill him. Yeah, kill him. Yeah. I do have the shock arm. You know, got a big old shock hand. Put him in a truck and bail. Yeah, right. Nah, you beat his ass and then he gets up and like disappears. Also, I think you get time paradox if you kill him. There he is. Bitch. Where you going, little shit? back here. Am I? Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh. Bitch. What an asshole, man. Oh, okay. Now he's gotta die. Yeah, basically. Check this out. Oh. Oh. Fire the launcher? I can't. You can't use lethal weapons on Mother Base. Hello? Scrub. Bitch. Who left all these fucking machetes?
Development complete.
Oh. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. Where you at? Where's he at, D-Dog? Find him. Find his ass. Please end this child's life. Where you at? There he is. Oh, you better fucking run. Better fucking run. Bitch. Piece of shit. You light my dog on fire, I'll throw you off the fucking side next time. Piece of shit. Literally, he was throwing like Molotov cocktails and shit at me. Like, what the fuck? Why aren't you guys watching this kid?
Brad finally accepted that he lost.
No.
Hopefully now he'll be a bit more obedient.
Project has been added.
He won't. No. This is probably where it explains like points and okay. I have 503 points. Amazing. Okay. So we can go check out battle gear right now, which I guess we'll go do real quick. Go investigate battle gear. Please end this life. I really wish you could. But no, we gotta wait until 1999 to do that, bud. Look, he built legs. Oh, wait. Did he finish it? There you go. The battle gear is completed.
Clouds approaching.
That we can never use. Yep. It just looks cool. Thanks, Huey. Like I said, there was originally the idea that you'd be able to use it, but they ended up cutting it because it was just seen as like too imbalanced for like normal mission play and stuff like that. There we go, we're done. I think we've unlocked it for use in combat deployments though. You can use it in combat deployment. There you go. That's battle gear.
Please select a landing zone.
And we're gonna go and
Landing zone.
Roger.
we're gonna get back to doing some side ops.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Oh,
Gaining altitude.
all right. There we go. Fame increase.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched.
We got a highly skilled soldier in central base. Those are in Africa. That's also in Africa. And tank unit. So we're gonna do this tank unit.
Please select a landing zone.
I think we'll do the tank unit, and then I'll probably drive up and do central base, and then get out from there.
Heading
And then we should
to
be done with Afghanistan. And all that's left is Africa stuff. So, okay. Go ahead and commence. We are like going in literally hot right now. So get ready for like Pequod to maybe get shot down. I doubt it though. Here we go.
Enemy cruiser detected. The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Here we go. Alright.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
We got a lot of snipers on this one. See what we can do here. Middle of the day and chopper, Jesus, yeah.
That's the target.
Where's the tank? I thought this was a tank unit. There it is. Stealth chopper, or was it just scared of Pequod? I think Pequod freaks it out a little bit, yeah.
He's coming too. Roger that. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright. Chopper gets back to base, so where's your unit? Yeah. No idea, they were just all gone. Yeah. Alright.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Supplies requested. Supply
Here we go.
drop complete. Side ops list updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Now we gotta drive up north to the base. To the central base. We gotta
Development project has been added.
head all the way on up to here. Excellent, a sandstorm. That should be able to get us almost all the way up there without being seen. This would be like awful, like in real life, just saying, like trying to drive a car in the middle of like a sandstorm. Like, your eyes would be like bleeding right now. Thank God I only have one. It would be fucking terrible. Yeah. Thank God Snake only has one eye to worry about, right? Gotta trust the dog's nose, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to avoid this area coming up, but after that it's basically a straight shot all the way to the base camp. We just gotta get the guy, and then we're done with Afghanistan, I hope. Afghanistan's not my favorite. I prefer doing side stuff in Africa myself. I like the rain. Yeah, the rain's pretty nice. Wouldn't it have been cool if you could like upgrade vehicles, like you could give them better engines and stuff like that? That'd be awesome. Like you could make this thing into like a fucking spaceship, fucking rocket around. It'd be awesome. Or if you could put like machine guns on it, it would have been, yeah. Imagine putting like fucking like a jet engine and duct tape to the back of your Jeep. Give it like a covered canopy, yeah, so like enemies can't see you inside, yeah. Or like give it like armor, where it doesn't blow up as easy. Protect from the sandstorm, that too, yeah. Yeah, we should be game designers, is what I'm hearing. True, just make MGS5 but better. I mean, the idea of like doing like your own PMC is a really cool game concept. I mean, Mountain Blade is basically that. Just with like medieval like combat, you know. So
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
let me see real quick, is this a prisoner or soldier? It's a soldier, okay. Let's head on down. Wish the enemy density was higher. Yeah, I don't think the engine can handle it though. Is like part of the problem here. I think the engine can't handle that many, because you saw like how many dudes were in that base last stream. Like, I just think the engine can't handle that amount of density due to like how high res like a lot of the models are. Maybe now.
Subject on board.
Like, she's a hard difficulty and less density, and yeah, I remember chugging some. Well, it wasn't chugging; it just wasn't loading in the models. Like I would look away and then look back, and then they'd materialize in. So, yeah, I think maybe now they could probably do it, like with like modern tech, but not with the stuff they had in 2016. Maybe now, though. And again, this game is also had to be designed with consoles in mind, so they have to put limits. I gotta go around the front. A sad limiting factor, consoles, yes. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Side op completed.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Go. I also think, by the way, we have the highest upgraded
Subject
Bolton
on board.
available.
The rest to us.
Alright, so we're gonna use this truck to get out of here.
Roger that.
Please select a landing. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
Get ready for a bit of a drive here. Let's go. Hello. See you later, suckers.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
I'll be right back in 1 second.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated.
Oh no.
Please select
We lost
a mission.
network connectivity. Well, that's pretty lame. Ooh. Alright, we will probably have to wait until people come back before we do that one. Because I can
Unit
actually get some pretty
dispatched.
solid troops out of that.
Unit dispatched.
Okay. Check our side ops. Okay, we're going back to Afghanistan. That's in Africa. Okay, yeah, we just gotta go get that out of Afghanistan now. The true question is,
Please select a
do I
landing
have a
zone.
thing there? I guess so. That's not too far. I wonder if XOF soldiers will be there or not.
Deploying.
I wonder if it'll be XOF or they said fuck it and they just put Soviet troops there. That's fine. Alright, let's go into OKB-0. The bright side of this, we have literally no more extract highly skilled soldier missions for side ops. So that's pretty cool. We won't be getting any more of these, basically. We're getting to the point where it's basically all we do is main missions. Almost done with all the side ops. We've almost cleared out all of them, which is pretty nice. Alright, let's head on in. Indeed. Yes. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, they're just jobber Soviets.
Analysis
Not too
complete.
bad.
Analysis
It's
complete.
alright. Missions here are always fun, yep.
Guard post captured.
There we go. Is that a vehicle right there that I can use? Nice, I can drive that up.
You gonna extract him? Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Metabase. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alright. Head on in.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Come on. All over. Jesus, that guy really didn't want to go down.
Analysis complete.
Alright.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
You gotta extract him.
Supply drop complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright. Go.
You gotta extract him.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, yeah.
Zero Risk Security aren't as hardcore a military outfit compared to the other two PFs in this region. The company sends operators to conflict regions around the world, not just Africa. Decades of combined experience. They're also based out of South Africa. Their headquarters is in Johannesburg. A lot of their work involves corporate security for South African companies, but a good number of their operators are retired South African military. So don't mistake them for a bunch of security guards. Rogue Coyote operates mainly out of Africa these days. Of the three PFs, they're the smallest. However, they scooped up most of the Rhodesian SAS after the country collapsed 4 years ago. Picture their entire organization as one big special forces unit. With Rhodesia a British colony, the Rhodesian SAS had its origins in 22 SAS Sea Squadron. They started out as a group known as the Southern Rhodesia Volunteers. But in '51 they were incorporated into 22 SAS as members of the British Commonwealth and deployed to fight guerrillas in the Malayan emergency. Even now, 22 SAS keeps the Sea Squadron designation empty in recognition of their service. In a way, you could say the SAS...
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Later on, they were bolstered by other talent, including former Cella Scouts and 32 Battalion. These guys are
You
direct
gotta extract him.
the best special forces in the world. They won't go down without a fight. Don't get careless.
They're jobbers. I took them all out.
The civil war's been going on in that region for the last 20 years. It's being fought by what are now two ethnic groups, the Buta and the Mvele. Originally, you could barely tell them apart. But the reason for the current armed conflict goes back to World War I.
I'm just saying, by the way, this is some woke shit here.
It was colonized by a European power, and it decided to give local control to the Buta. That split the two groups into rulers and subjects, laying the foundations for an inevitable civil war. The friction between them remained even after they won independence from Europe. The Buta are holding on to power to this day, and the Mbele rebels continue to fight back.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Gold, rare metals, diamonds. They've used the money from those to arm themselves, buy oil, and even hire PFs. The Buta administration owns the mining rights to Kungenga mine. But most of the laborers are Mbele, who they've taken prisoner. The product they've gouged out of their land is bought up by cheap Western corporations. And the civil war is fueled by the profits. That's how it goes. One country's people is split apart by another country. Then the two groups tear up their own land for money in order to fight each other. Now this civil war started by a foreign power is the norm, and it's sucking up all the country's resources. PFs are just the same. They follow the money, taking war with them wherever they go. That goes for us too. It's an endless river of bloody retaliation, and we're standing downstream. Should we make a stand and staunch the flow? Or wade in amongst the corpses and make a bigger splash than the rest? We'll follow your lead, boss.
That's the target.
That guy is dead. We can hope. With my balloon. Get out of here. He's gone. We're getting our asses kicked.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter requested.
He had a helmet on. He's probably fine. God, Snake is so fast when you get that mobility upgrade.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Life is a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. If you're going my way, I wanna ride it all night long. God, really?
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Oh God, Pequod, are you okay?
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright. Alright. Please tell me we don't have to go back to Afghan. To Africa, Africa. And, got ourselves a, Africa. Like we're going to Africa. Alright, I say we start with this one since it's like all the way in the corner of the map. And then we just work our way west. Southwest, that is.
Please select a landing zone.
Let's see here. I think I need to land here.
Heading to Central Africa. Deploying.
Go hunt an ibis.
The map has been updated. Please specify a project.
Be careful down there, boss.
Alright, let's go.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Extraction arrived at mother base. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Alright, let's go hunt this ibis.
You gotta extract him.
There it is.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Ah shit, I gotta go around.
Arrives momentarily.
That's the target.
Yoink. Alright. Now we did head down there. So,
Side op completed. Side ops list updated.
hey, Zone of the Enders. Look at that.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been.
Whoa, hold up. The fuck did that say?
Please specify a project.
Hand of Jehudi. I am very interested in what that is. This has a grappling hook. Yo, let's research that. That sounds sick. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Booty. Go ahead and start researching that. Not easy being broke. Alright, get running. Gotta run through the jungle. That's fucking cool though. I didn't even know you could get that. Like from what it describes, it's like a grapple, like hook. You basically fire a grappling hook and it drags the enemy toward you. We'll definitely try it out just for fun. I need these. I think it immediately puts them in a chokehold when you get them too. Yeah, if it does something like that, dude, like that thing's probably amazing. Oh. Like I said, I didn't really play past this point in the original because I hate the fucking hard missions. But I think I did 3 or 4 of them and then I just stopped playing with getting ass. Okay. Gotta get my hands on that booty. I can't wait to get the children Fulton thing though, so I can actually Fulton out children from now on instead of having to just knock them out and leave them there. That'll be nice. Running round at the speed of sound, got places to go, I'm a sonic snake. It would have been cool if you like lay down in the water and like roll around, like it'd actually clean you like a shower. That would have been a really neat feature. Keep running forward and we'll jump off that bridge. Think the rain cleans you? Yeah, probably. I'm a dirty boy. Kidnapping your family. Get away from me. You too. Snake, we noticed when you brought those goats in, they had like lumps on their head. Do you want to explain that? No. I do not wish to explain it. Never challenge the snake. Running around at the speed of... Oh, yeah, we could have cassette tapes playing right now.
Boss, about those invalids you saw in that devil's house.
Poor bastards. All strapped down to the beds with those lumps on
It's
their
happening.
The medical staff tell me they were probably a type of cyst.
That's the name of that emote. It's happening.
In some cases, yes, but
It might be happening. I don't know, man. Next couple weeks.
Besides, it's just too big. The appearance is all wrong. In the end, the medical team were at a loss. Those lumps were like nothing they'd ever seen. The fluid you said you got on your prosthesis when you touched one was burned off in the fighting.
Damn.
And the factory burned down too. None of the tests we did once you were back at the base revealed a pathogen that could have caused them. Meaning we don't have a single sample to work with.
Everything went up in flames.
What worries the medical team most is whether it's contagious. Whether there's a chance we could end up like that.
And?
Mother Base's sanitation control has always been strict.
All right.
After all, war is great at transporting diseases. For the time being, at least. There's no sign of contagion or any symptoms that could be related. One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House.
Yeah,
You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside?
right. The tubes were hooked up.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Well, we picked up some of that audio through your radio transmissions and recorded it here. The intel team has been working on analyzing the communications log.
What have they found?
There's nothing tying the contents together. We've got a report on 3 deaths in a car accident on the autoroute near Marseille. Protests outside the Libyan embassy in London. A press conference with the former Prime Minister of Sweden. A 4-month-old weather forecast for Balikpapan. And then commercials for appliances, cough syrup, and TV dinners. Assuming they're not all staged, they come off as recordings of your average public broadcasts.
Public broadcasts? Just radio and TV signals.
Yes, and from all over the world. We're looking into whether they're genuine or not, just to be sure. What else? A speech that sounds like it was recorded out on the street. And people
That's
chatting
the target.
about this year's tomato crop.
I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago.
Analysis.
Bring him home, boss.
Radio ranges and running it backward and at different speeds. Then there's vocabulary breakdown for political suggestions.
Good job, dog.
Ideological common points. But I don't think it's gonna get us anywhere.
Where were the recordings made?
There's nothing linking them from that angle either. Just like you reported, we've detected virtually every major
He's
language.
coming too. Roger that.
German, Italian, Spanish, including South American accents. Then there's Russian, Hindi, Arabic, Portuguese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese.
They're nothing if not thorough.
Wow, D-Dog makes that
Well, I don't
easy.
know if
Yes.
We've got them all covered.
D-Dog
The
makes
ones
it
that
very
have gone
easy.
extinct. Supposedly over 5,000 languages exist today. Besides, English isn't one of the ones.
And
we
they
picked
won't
up.
shoot him when he does it. They'll just shoo him away. It's very funny.
I know. Only 5% of the world's population is a native English speaker. But when you factor in those who've acquired it as a second language, nearly 1/3 of the people speak it. The world's dominant lingua franca. You gotta figure they had it somewhere among all the languages in that place.
No English.
Bear in mind, we didn't hear everything that was played in that room. We couldn't isolate the more distant sounds due to static and the program could have been set to change every day. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world. It's not clear how the growths on their chests fit into it. It could have been treatment for them, or maybe an experiment of some kind.
I'm guessing one person knows.
Yeah, Skullface. He was there. The only thing we can say for sure is that he's involved.
Alright, so now we just go straight that way and go get ourselves a jackal. Oh! We almost hit a donkey. That would have been bad. I would have been a murderer. Big hops. Oh god, that's a rock.
Plant expansion complete.
Imagine if they had like a diamond paint job where it like made it like all chromatic and shiny. Pretty cool. For diamond dogs. Prism dog, yeah. Chromatic dog. Closes Forge World tabs. I didn't win the lotto, sad. Did you actually play on the lotto? If so, I'm sad, dude. It sucks. What? What? Got the blighter. I play the last day of every month. Ah, old work tradition. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's the target.
I took you and your whole family. Joy.
Side ops completed. Side ops list updated.
Okay.
Extraction arrived at the base.
I think I bet on sports ball sometimes when I was at work, but that's about it. I think at the end of the year for Christmas we all made a pool for the lotto.
Please select support
We all pooled together and we're gonna divide it equally. I think we got it to where we only made like, I think each person got like $5 or something like that. From the winnings that we did get, each person got like $5. You ain't getting no Forge World miles unless you win something. Better go get them scratch offs and start rubbing away at them.
Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
Well, I pay for my hobbies of scratch offs. It's easily the most economically viable thing to do.
Gaining altitude.
All right.
Warning.
I'm really excited for that arm.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I can't wait till it finishes. I'm really excited to use it. Alright.
Side ops list updated.
Of course it did. I'm sure we got like 12 new ones to go do. Yep, there it is right there. That one's not too bad. Get him drop in right there. He's all the way Africa, fucking Afghanistan. Okay. We'll have to go back there and do that. Mine clearing, that's in Africa. That's not so bad. I don't mind doing the ones in Africa. Africa's super easy to get around. Alright, so I guess we're gonna run to Afghanistan and do this prisoner extraction real quick, you know? Or is it the wandering mother base soldier? Alright, we're gonna go get this guy real quick. And then we're gonna go to Africa and do 3 more missions. Lots of side missions. We do have to catch up on our side ops. So
Deploying.
we didn't do like any side ops for like 4 or 5 missions in a row, so we do kind of need to sit down and do them all. But Africa again is so quick because you can you saw me a minute ago. I literally just drove through the area. That's why Africa's super easy. We do missions in. Yeah, I don't mind doing stuff in Africa. Afghanistan feels like a chore because you can't just drive from point to point in Afghanistan. You have to like navigate around checkpoints constantly and stuff. Alright. So he is somewhere in this area. I think he's down there in the river. Yep, he's right there.
Enemy creep detected.
Be careful down there, boss.
Gatling gun that fool. We gotta get him back. He's our buddy.
Analysis.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base.
We'll bring him
during the
back
attack
with
9
just the
years ago.
corpse.
Bring him home, boss.
Alright, Diamond Dog, go. Good. What a dick.
Enemy creep detected. The map has been updated.
He has fucking stealth camo? Alright, game. Sure.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Got him.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone.
Roger.
Side op completed.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
At Mother Base.
So by doing them, by the way, I believe you do get items from like Peace Walker, like you get tapes and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth it to do. If you're kind of into collecting all the old stuff, because I think the only way to get the Paz tapes is I think you have to get all the Mother Base soldiers.
Clouds approaching.
Do we actually have any? I doubt it, but.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at
Another in
LZ.
Paz, Professor Galvez, swimsuit Paz. Again, she's like 14. Fishing with Paz, cooking with Paz, and then the birthday party with Kaz, or Paz. Yep. I will admit this, I do love that they put in like Paz anime posters. Like, I don't know if you've seen them. You probably have, but I do adore the idea of there being a Paz idol girl poster. Like, why was this made? And then the other one is the horizontal one of Paz on the base. that feel when like all your soldiers on Mother Base are probably fucking weak? Because like they put these posters up on your base. Fucking weeps. Basically, yeah. Alright, so those are still building. We can go ahead and upgrade our support platform here.
Platform construction. Please specify.
Can we upgrade anything for the helicopter?
Please specify a project.
Can't do it. Yeah, I'm too poor. It's rough being poor. What about the helicopter? Can we get any cool upgrades for it?
Please specify a project.
Or are we broke? 3. Okay. Alright, we can almost get the super Blackfoot. Okay.
Please select a mission.
Wow, okay. Super difficult mission right there.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Fucking weebs. True. Alright, oh, okay, yeah, now we gotta go to Africa and knock out a couple more. Which, because we have Unlucky Dog. Prisoner extraction at the station, and then we have to go and clear mines. Okay. Let's head on there. So, save an Unlucky Dog. Which we only have one more of these, Unlucky Dog missions. I'm gonna spawn in here because I'm pretty sure he's like in the valley being hunted.
To Central Africa.
Do not need a car. I'm pretty sure he's like trapped in the jungle. They're like tracking him down in the jungle. That's usually how these ones are. But, of course, we have more cassette tapes. Let's learn about White Mamba, aka Eli.
Nyoka Yam Pembe. He's the commander of the kids based out of Wala Yamasa. As you know, contract forces of Africa were stationed in that village. Anti-government forces hired CRS to bring kids there from around Africa for training. But at some point, the adults with the PF started dropping like flies. This was right after we arrived in Africa. We don't know the cause. The kids ended up on their own. Must have been like fish out of water. Nothing to eat, no way to get back home. All the adults taught them was how to use a gun. Sure, they could shoot targets, but hunt for food? Not likely. They wouldn't have lasted long. Then the White Mamba showed up. He was faster and stronger than them. A better soldier. And he knew how to lead. I guess somebody wished upon a star, because their savior turned up like stardust straight out of the blue. The moment he arrived, the kids had their new commander. That was when they started attacking other villages. Word of the infamous White Mamba spread fast. But it isn't just his combat skills that got people talking. As you can tell from the name, he's the only light-skinned kid in the unit. Not to mention the blonde hair and the blue eyes. Not common in those parts. We have no idea where he came from or what he's experienced. The kid's a huge blank. But I'm sure you'll know him when you see him. One other thing. He's still a kid, so don't kill him. Be careful not to hit him with anything lethal. Not even a flesh wound. Our mission objective isn't just suppressing a bunch of militants. This is a DDR operation of the kids in that unit. DDR stands for disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration. Disarmament is obvious. We take their weapons off their hands. The demobilization...
He's coming too. Roger that.
...organization to ensure they can't arm themselves again. To do that, you need to capture the unit's commander and have him order his men to disband. In this case, the commander is the White Mamba. There's nobody above him, so he's all we need to grab. Finally, reintegration. Through education and
You
occupation...
gotta extract him.
Give them a means to live besides war. A lot of kids born in a war zone don't know any other way to live. So before they find themselves back there, we teach them another skill. I'd like to establish this rehabilitation process at Mother Base. That's why we're bringing those kids back here. It's not so much for their sake. It's for the world that we're trying to create. No other way about it.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Just have them running around where we're trying to work. Bring them all back if possible. Or as many as you can.
Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated.
Alright. Let's get another cassette going.
We placed the White Mamba and the rest of his unit in the staff living quarters.
How's that going?
It's a disaster, but what else can we do? We've taken away his weapons and banned him from using his nom de guerre. Apparently his real name is Eli. He must feel like we stripped him of his whole identity. We'll let things simmer down. I put a guard on him for now. Still the question is, who is he? Where did he come from? And how has he survived?
He's still not talking.
No, he won't say a word about himself. But you know, it looks like he speaks English. One of the deck crew called out to him in English, and he said something back. He just lost it all of a sudden, started mouthing off at the guy, in perfect English. He wasn't stringing together words he picked up somewhere.
So English is his mother tongue.
He could be from the east, or the south, or maybe even further north or south. English is well established in countries all across the continent. It's rooted in Africa like a weed. Or maybe parasite is the better word. So just speaking English doesn't help us figure out where he comes from.
Could even be from off-continent.
Right. In any case, we'll keep an eye on him. If we learn anything else, I'll be sure to let you know.
He's coming too. Roger that.
The fuck? He looks like he speaks English. What?
You gotta extract him.
The fuck? I mean, I guess he speaks English too, personally. I mean, just looking at him for a second.
Side op completed. Side ops list
That's why that's what they were saying in the audio tape,
The rest
lol.
to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother
I mean, they said he
Base.
spoke English, so I guess that's what I guess it's just like the phrase he looks like, you know, looks like it. Not like, oh yeah, he's white, so obviously he speaks English, you know. My thing is he has a British accent, so I mean, he's probably from England. Like, since they have British accents in England. So, I don't know. Fun fact, he was raised in England. That's his backstory. He served at the SAS before he joined Foxhound. That's why he has a British accent. Well, a quote-unquote British accent in Metal Gear Solid 1. He served with the British SAS. brother. You got all the strong, dominant genes, while I got the weak, recessive. Don't you understand, dear little brother? What? Which, oh yeah, it's just a random note. Snake is actually physically weaker than Liquid. That's like a cyber fact. Like, he is absolutely 100% physically weaker than Liquid. So Liquid did get the good, quote-unquote good genes. However, Snake is more clever than Liquid. Snake has cleverness and wit. It's an old, like, kind of writing trait, especially with, like, Japanese writing, where the hero, if the hero isn't overwhelmingly powerful, usually he is just really witty and smart and can outwit his opponents rather than, like, defeat them through sheer physical mean, you know? Kind of like an old Sun Tzu Art of War mentality. And Snake got the recessive one. I thought he was given the dominant traits and Snake got the recessive one. Well, Snake has I think it's whatever the fucking, I don't remember, alright? It's whatever it is. I always flip them. It's what's blonde hair and blue eyes. I thought that was recessive because it's less common. Am I wrong in that? I thought blonde hair and blue eyes was supposed to be I think it is. Well, I don't remember. I thought it was recessive because it was less common. But my point being is Snake got the. He thinks Snake got the strong genes. He thinks Snake got the good genes because he looks like Big Boss. Because the brown hair and the mullet and everything. However, Liquid actually got the better genes. He's actually physically stronger than Snake in like every way. However, Snake is smarter. Like Solid Snake is just smarter than Liquid is. He's more clever and adaptable. This is due to the fact that he isn't just the best at stuff, I think. I think writing-wise, I think you could say that, is that Snake had to do, like, Snake had to become more clever and more adaptable due to the fact that he isn't as strong or as fast as some of his opponents would be. So I like to think, at least. I doubt that was actually intended writing-wise by Kojima, but hey, I like to think it.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Sun will rise momentarily.
Like I said, I don't know genetics very well.
Subject on board.
All I know
Need the
is
rest of
that
us.
when you got two X's, you're a woman. When you got an X and a Y, you're a
About the
dude.
pathogens
That's all I
spreading through
remember.
Mother Base. You've seen everything we've got on the outbreak. What's your
If you got
opinion?
too many, it's a problem. If you don't have enough, it's also a problem.
Quote-unquote parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list,
That's all I remember really from genetics.
the Kikongo strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So our Kikongo-speaking staff are at risk.
Quite so.
He's right. All the victims do speak Kikongo.
So they can survive if they just use another language.
There is no guarantee. You're only dealing with the Kikongo strain. Other language strains may be present. You well know he was teaching them languages from all over the world.
The Devil's House. Nzoya Badiabulu.
There is no way to know how many strains he has at his disposal.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
mention using microbes.
Use this. The type of Wolbachia. Introduced to a sample of the parasite.
Wolbachia.
A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites.
Yeah, we're gonna drive along the wall here, grab this prisoner,
Copulation.
and then we'll go get this mine clearing done.
What have you done with the infected bodies?
Cremated to stop the spread of infection. But we did keep a few for study.
Good. Take this sample, grind it to a pulp, and introduce it to the larvae now nesting in the dead. The Wolbachia will multiply rapidly within those larvae.
They're soldiers, not some petri dish.
Conventional cultivation methods will take too long. Extract the Wolbachia from those larvae and vaccinate your men. Kikongo speakers first. This is the fastest, surest way. No one is to speak a word of Kikongo until the Wolbachia are safely inside them. I will instruct your medical staff in detail on site. You have the appropriate facilities.
Yes, but
Do not worry. I made a pact with your Bete Holone on the honor of the Dene. I speak no lies.
keep an eye on him.
Will do. Follow me. I'll take you to the medical team.
Now, we must wait for the Wolbachia to multiply in the larvae.
How is the disease transmitted? If it's carried by insects or rodents, then...
There is no intermediate host.
So...
The vocal cord parasites lay their eggs in the larynx of the host. Most hatch and migrate to the lungs, but some are transported to the mouth through ciliary movement, mixing in with saliva.
Saliva. Droplet transmission.
Sneezing, coughing. Any food or water containing infected saliva. It would spread fast.
Indeed. And when the larvae migrate to the lungs, symptoms can resemble the early stages of a cold, making it easy to...
That's the target.
Meaning a simple conversation would be enough to pass it on.
What happens after the larvae
Hey.
migrate to the lungs?
It is as I said before. They mature by
Boss,
feeding
that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
symptoms appear in the host.
And by that point, it's too late. He's infected everyone else. It's one hell of a weapon you've created.
That is what Blag Anna wanted. Something that would spread easily. In truth, he's not the reason. But we will discuss that another time.
The Wolbachia have multiplied. We're preparing to
Yep,
extract
that was just bad luck.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
You're getting rocked. Yeah, it's the helicopter. It's because those guys saw me walk out. I didn't expect them to see me walk out. Check this out, though. I missed.
Enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground.
Really?
That should enable you to sneak backstage.
Wow, really? That's amazing. I missed again, really? I missed like 4 times, like what the fuck?
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Roll my eyes any harder right now. There we go. There we go. Try this again. Do we have the grapple arm yet? I think it's still researching. I'll check after we get this guy out of here.
Target.
Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at mother base.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Extraction arrived at mother base. Please specify a project.
There it is. Yes, we did. We'll deploy. We're just going to do a mine clearing. So next time we deploy into like an actual combat mission, I'll definitely equip it. Hell yeah, lol. Yeah, I'll definitely equip it when we get into like another like combat based mission. But we're just gonna go do mine clearing real quick. Who knows? Unless we get more, if we don't get any more side ops, it'll actually be a main mission. Oh yeah.
Now, we must wait for the Wolbachia to multiply in the larvae.
How is the disease transmitted? If it's carried by insects or rodents, then...
There is no intermediate host.
So...
The vocal cord parasites lay their eggs in the larynx of the host. Most hatch and migrate to the lungs, but some are transported to the mouth through ciliary movement, mixing in with saliva.
Saliva. Droplet transmission.
Sneezing, coughing. Any food or water containing infected saliva. It would spread fast.
Indeed. And when the larvae migrate to the lungs, symptoms can resemble the early stages of a cold, making it easy to infect.
We heard this tape, did we?
A simple conversation would be enough to pass it on.
Alright, so what happens after the larvae migrate to the lungs?
It is as I said before.
The Wolbachia have multiplied. We're preparing to extract them and begin vaccinating. But is this really the only way? Sure, it'll prevent infection, but the cost...
You would rather remove their vocal cords?
No. Tactical communication's the linchpin of what we do.
What if we were to ban the use of Kakongo?
Insufficient. First, there's no guarantee that only the Kikongo strain is here. Second, there is the matter of how the parasites lay their eggs. Before they can copulate, they must be exposed. Pronunciation of a specific language for a period of time.
I walked right past it. Oh, it's right here.
Filling with water. The duration between when the container is full and when the copulation actually begins varies.
Roger.
Case to case. In In other words, even if the infected stop speaking,
Brute force style, yeah.
it may already
Mind clearings
too
can be
late.
pretty obnoxious.
The only true solution.
I'm just happy I got them all this time, because one time I didn't get them all and I drove off.
Or by physically removing the affected tissue.
Do any anti-parasitics work?
It sounds as though you have already tried.
Yeah. We tried every one there is, and nothing.
I have yet to find a medicine that can remove the parasites. At best, it temporarily covers their ears.
Why is that?
Because the parasites are companions to us. To remove them inevitably harms the host.
Companions?
More than you think. And this is why the human immune system cannot eliminate them.
Huh.
Gaining altitude.
How convenient that we can't remove the parasites.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Alright.
Side ops list updated.
Really? New ones? Gosh.
Development project has been added.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't know if you saw what I saw,
Please specify a project.
but, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Give it to me.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Of course, eliminate tank unit inside the airport. Okay. Is that the only one I got? Nope. Eliminate heavy infantry and Nagumba. Unlucky dog and OKB0. Alright. Prisoner extraction. Over by the mine. This is why I usually try to keep up with them as I'm playing through, because to be fair, this is the last prisoner extraction, it looks like. No, wait, we got two more after this to unlock. But we're almost done with prisoner extractions.
Weather will clear shortly.
That one, I mean, I gotta drive all the way up to OKB again and do that one. Heavy infantry, that won't be too bad, even though we have several of those to grind through. An armored vehicle unit. Tank unit, sorry. Tank unit. Nova Braga. Alright, well. Let's see here. What would be the easiest way to do? I guess I could do Nova Braga, drive here, go through here, grab that real quick. Now I have to start over here. I'd have to do this one, then come around. Do that one, drive up through here, and then head down to the airport and do the tank unit. And then I can do the Afghanistan one after, yeah. Alright. Let's go do some more side ups.
Deploying.
Yeah, this is where, in my opinion, the game starts to like really fall apart. It's like when it's like, oh yeah, you have a new side op, and you're like, well, I guess I'll go do the side ops. keep giving you like 12 of them constantly. Oh, fuck. I just realized we forgot. I'll drop it in immediately, yeah.
Please select a drop point. Supplies requested.
I probably dropped that like
Plant
way too far
expansion
away.
Complete. Supply drop complete.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, he's like right over there. Alright, let's see what this does. What the? Huh. Alright. That's kind of neat. Is this an anime reference? I think it's a reference to, the Zone of the Enders.
Analysis complete. Any analysis complete.
Alright, let's see what it
Map has
does.
been updated.
Alright, it's got a range of 10 meters. Okay. That's fucking hilarious. Sure, you could Google it and see what it is. Someone in an older post wrote that Hydra is a battle cry used by one of the characters in Zone of the Enders. It's also mentioned in Peace Walker, so I don't really think it means anything. It's just a reference to Zoe. Yeah, almost guarantee you it's just a reference to Zone of the Enders. Which is a pretty solid mech game if you're into mech games. Got him. Maybe I'll play that on stream. That game's pretty cool. It was a pretty early, like... Because it's got, like, an RPG element to it, I believe. I never played 2. I only tried out 1 a couple of times. But it's a PS1 game, I think? I think it's a PS1 game. It might be early PS2. But I remember it being a PS1 game. Yeah, that was always his baby, dude. He loved that game. He loved working on Zone of the Enders.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Side op complete.
If it never was obvious, like Kojima's like a huge mecha nerd. Old school. Yeah, it's an older game, but he's a huge mecha nerd. If it's not like apparent.
You gotta extract him.
Which is why like Metal Gear gets shit like Ray and all the crazy like technology and stuff like that. He's like a huge techno nerd. Alright, so we can get turned on this way and run. about to get the wormhole in 2.5 hours, which that's pretty awesome when you get the wormhole.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
We're gonna be running for a bit. We gotta run all the way through here and everything.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Ah man, I know what I'll stream next. I'll stream Xenosaga. Not streaming Xenosaga. That's like a 90-hour game. It does have Robo Waifu in it though, if memory serves.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I'll play through Star Ocean. There you go. That's another like 70-hour game.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh. I keep forgetting cassettes. Because you do get, like, challenge bonuses for actually listening to all these.
We've inoculated the staff with Walbachia to keep them from becoming symptomatic.
That should also contain the infection.
How did this happen in the first place? It has to have been a Cypher spy within our ranks.
If this is so, then why the Kakongo strain? If their intent was to wipe you out,
Skullface said the remaining English parasite was close to the boss. If this latest strain was his doing, he wouldn't have tipped his hand.
it is possible someone brought eggs onto the base without knowing. Stuck to their shoes, clothing.
Now, that makes the most sense to me. And where did the eggs come from?
You mentioned that your boss visited Nzoya Badiopulu.
Sure, but his gear's disinfected immediately upon return.
Then he was not the carrier.
And not just the boss. All staff dispatched to high-risk regions were quarantined on the flight back. When the symptoms first appeared, we checked and disinfected all equipment used up to that point. Any and all prisoners, soldiers, materials, and animals extracted during missions were also quarantined.
So, that just leaves...
I have seen children around here. Where are they from?
All over. Some were being held hostage at a mine. Then there were the troublemakers at Yamasa.
Yamasa.
Yeah.
Their clothes, their things. Did you burn them?
They're just kids. We couldn't. And besides, not one of them's shown symptoms.
The parasites don't infect prepubescent hosts. Their vocal cords are not fully developed.
Well, if infection doesn't occur in children...
It is possible they carried eggs on their clothes, and the infection spread from them.
Fucking kids.
I doubt there is any trace left by now.
But if there is, Some of those kids must be close to hitting puberty. How could we have missed this?
The name Walla Yamasa got quite a reaction from you. I'm guessing the Kakongo strain was released in that village.
Cypher used that region to experiment with vocal cord parasite transmission. The Kakongo strain. The settlements around the refinery upstream of Walla Yamasa were the proving grounds. They would infect one villager, then record transmission speed.
Yes.
Dangerous work. If they failed to contain the infection, it would slip into the surrounding regions.
At which point the world found out about the parasites, making them useless as a weapon. Incredible they'd risk such a thing.
The test site was densely populated too. A terrible place for such experiments.
You gonna extract him?
They thought burning everything would wipe away all traces. The settlements were covered in oil anyway.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
They caught fire. And so it did. They burned it all. Living and dead.
Those remains.
But they miscalculated. Transmission speed was far faster than anticipated. It may have been the temperature, or hygiene standards, or perhaps the parasites reacted quickly.
That's the target.
Whatever the reason, nearly all villages were swiftly infected, and the settlements reduced to mounds of corpses. Making matters worse, the dry season was ending. When it came time, the village, the Nene River, had swelled. Many of
Yes.
the bodies were waterlogged.
Meaning they
Mission
didn't burn completely.
The corpses still contained 5 legs, and the larvae washed downstream. When the people down
He's coming to.
Now we gotta drive all the way out to the airport.
Mark the end for Walla Yamasa.
I learned all of this at the mansion. I warned him of the risk of eggs getting out.
And
We are prepared for any eventuality.
I get it. Putting the oil field back online. The oil leaks, saner. They plan to pollute the river. Prevent the spread of infection.
but the oil flow was stopped, and downstream the people of Masa village started using the water again. The PF soldiers deployed at the village were locals, spoke Kikongo. They were infected, and the kids survived.
I've heard enough.
And who stopped the flow of oil?
Don't.
We did.
That confirms it. The source of the Kikongo strain infection was Masa village. And the children brought it here. It is no one's fault. There is no blame to be cast.
Passed.
The parasites, they were tested in other regions?
Their physiology requires that they be tested under varied conditions.
That is...
Another test site was in Afghanistan.
So it was the parasites there.
Oh, I didn't...
The Pashto
Okay.
and Tajik languages
Okay, game.
are spoken in the mountains of Afghanistan.
Sure, why not?
And population density is low. Ideal testing grounds for how accurately the parasites target only the specified language. It is also relatively easy to prevent the spread of infection.
And the results?
The first test, I am told, was a success. Once the Pashtun Mujahideen were infected with the Pashto strain, they were all but wiped out.
The Hamid fighters at Smasei Fort.
It was doubly successful. No Tajik Mujahideen or Soviet soldiers became symptomatic.
So the parasites proved to be effective. What about the second test?
Also supposedly a success.
Rip. Nah, it's all good.
Village was the target.
I'm leaving here anyway.
The original aim was to obtain samples of the infected. In this, they failed.
And the village?
The
That must have been the village where Malak lived, before being held captive at La Marjate Palace.
Having had more time to think on it, the details shared with me may have been false. They are madmen who would do anything to cover up the truth.
They certainly seem to like tossing their problems in the fire.
As a boy, Skullface's life went up in flames. Perhaps that is what fuels his fixation with fire.
Your Wolbachia stopped the infection, all right, but I still don't get it. How can a few bacteria change males to females? I know they're only bugs, but
it is not such a rare thing in the natural world.
Ah! I hit the wrong key.
Insects and nematodes are infected with Wolbachia.
but why?
They nest in the cell cytoplasm of the host, even in the egg cells, with the result that the offspring are born infected.
Mother-to-child transmission.
However, Wolbachia cannot nest in sperm because they do not have cytoplasm. So even a successful infection of a male ends after a single generation. This means the Wolbachia must resort to maximizing the population of infected females.
Sounds like an ethnic cleansing campaign on a tiny scale.
Gender change from male to female is their survival tactic.
So more females means more Wolbachia carriers, so it can keep thriving in the following generations.
But the parasites in a human host are supposed to be a mating pair. If there's no male, there'll be no offspring at all.
Oh look, a helicopter.
Slow down. This tactic is intended for environments where a single male can copulate with multiple females. Originally, the Wolbachia did not infect the vocal cord parasites. I created a mutated strain, modifying the
Boss,
Wolbachia
get down.
so that
The enemy sniper.
monogamous
Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
tactic. The
Great.
male to female change worked against itself in the monogamous parasites, just as you said. Then I performed repeated selection of Wolbachia strains until I achieved a
Alright, we gotta get up on the roof.
of male to
Great.
female conversion.
Creating female-female pairs, unable to reproduce.
And you say the Wolbachia affects the host of the host, that is, us, cutting off our means to reproduce?
It is almost certain. Of course, we will not
I'm
turn
calling in
female.
quiet. She'll be able to take out these guys pretty easily.
Mammals possess no natural gender-changing function.
That's the target.
Wolbachia strains can cause cytoplasmic incompatibility in the host.
Is that some cell deformity?
Put simply, it means the altered sperm of infected males kill the female's egg on contact.
And that's happened to us?
Yes, and yet, what occurs in humans is not just simple CI. To date, there are no cases of Wolbachia affecting humans. The fact that this strain causes this effect, is it the vocal cord parasite's affinity with humans? I do not know enough to say for sure.
So the parasite warps the host. Reminds me of what Skullface said.
It is the way of all organisms to create their own optimal environment. Just look at you and this base. Organisms
There we
that
go.
cannot do this are doomed to extinction. The difference with parasites is that their environment is another organism. That creates a connection between life and life.
Mm-hmm.
Parasitism, symbiosis, or death. In this way, the host too is challenged to adapt.
Sun will set shortly.
Yoink.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I think that's everything. One way to find out, though. Launching a rocket at the helo will let us know.
You gotta extract him.
We're good. I wish there was a way that you could like Fulton helicopters away. That would have been hilarious.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Get Snake's trank gun. You could trank yourself for sleep. What?
You gotta extract him.
I'm confused. Would you, if get Snake's gun, would you trank yourself for sleep? I mean, that'd be basically like using a horse tranquilizer on yourself, wouldn't it? Basically just using medicine to go to sleep. If I really couldn't fall asleep, yeah, I mean, why not? I don't see anything too wrong with it. I don't know how much it would hurt.
Please select a landing zone.
Oh, I can just get picked up here.
Support
Sick.
requested.
I do like the colors on this arm, though. They look pretty neat. Pretty neat. Thanks, Quiet. Oh. Alright, let's get out of here. They're trying to shoot down Pequod. Can't have that.
Gaining altitude.
Weather will clear shortly.
Departing.
Alright.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
How many more side ups do we have? I'd like to do a main mission. That'd be fun. I also want to get all these done, so that way I know they're done.
Side ops list.
We got a
updated.
bajillion pictures. We're just the coolest.
Please specify a project.
Yeah, all that's really left is stuff for
Please
Diamond Walker.
specify a project.
Go ahead and get the Blackfoot researched. Alright. See here. Track the highly skilled soldier. Okay. I'm really getting sick of having to go to that house, I'm not gonna lie. And then there, we gotta go back to the house again. And then that's out by Nova Braga. Oh, there will be many more, yeah. I might say fuck it for now and do something different because I'm getting kind of bored of doing side ops.
Please
I like to
select
get them
mission.
done so that way I don't have to do them later. So the question is, do I do these harder missions or do I do this story mission? What do you think? Should I attempt to knock out these quote unquote harder ones? OSP is super fun. On-site procurement.
Mission accepted. Heading to Afghanistan.
Oh, so I don't get my own items. I have to find items in the field.
Heading to Afghanistan.
Okay. That's a little obnoxious, but okay. So I will probably kill people in this mission then. Because this is the one where we have to blow up the stupid satellite dishes. Again, this is like one of my gripes with the game though, is it's like, oh, in order to continue the story, you have to do these hard missions, and it's like, why though? Oh my god, I don't even get my sneaking suit? Ew.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Oh my god. Ew. You don't get anything except for your bionic arm, and it's level 1. S rank, here we come. No, we will not be getting an S rank, I can tell you that right now. Alright, so I have to go...
Has been updated.
Alright, I have to find some C4, because you need C4 for the mission. At least I get, like, my upgrades. That's nice. Like, my movement. Yep. Hopefully there's C4 at this, like, little checkpoint I'm coming up on. I hear the truck coming.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Oh yeah, you also don't get reflex mode in subsistence. So if I get seen, I get seen.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
There's probably dude over here. Let's see your true skill here, gamer. Alright.
Знаешь, я на днях слышу кое-что интересное. Кто тут черный сказал, что не боится заявления Рейгана.
Ты о той программе «Звездные войны»?
Программа СОЙ. Она предполагает возможность взрывать ядерные ракеты.
А почему он не боится?
Он сказал, что если будет сбить ракету, не видно на радаре.
Ракета, которую не видно на радаре. Это возможно?
Не смотри на меня, но он сказал, что на родине разрабатывают это уже больше 20 лет.
Так что, правительство хочет нанести удары?
Конечно же нет. Если только нас не атакуют первыми. Представь, если бы на родине нанесли ядерные удары, пока мы здесь.
Это было бы ужасно. Не иметь дома, в который можно вернуться?
Да уж, это была бы тотальная ядерная война. Вряд ли мы бы выжили. Даже если бы выжили, говорят, что нам бы не хватило припасов, чтобы пережить ядерную зиму.
Again, here's hoping there's C4. Like one of these guys is holding C4 on him or something. Guys walking forward.
Analysis complete.
Oh. Something gives me the suspicion that neither of them have C4 on them. Wow, okay. Alright, well. Now you're starting to understand why I didn't finish this game. I don't like being forced to play in game modes like this. If it's an option in the game, sure. Or if they were like optional. Imagine being a Jabbar Gar and they give you C4 casually.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
That was my biggest gripe when I got to this point in the game, because it almost felt like, okay, you only get to play the rest of the game if you're good enough, which is like kind of like shitting on you. But yeah, I mean, the only other place it could be is I'd have to run out here to the city, check it for supplies, and then come back.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, fuck it, we'll go there and obviously get caught, like, immediately. You don't need C4, by the way. Yeah, well, I mean, to blow up the things, it's easier, because then you can just set the C4 and then exfiltrate and blow it all, and then leave. I know you can shoot them with a gun, but, again, like, not as quiet. Or as sneaky, I guess.
The map has been updated.
Or grenades, you can use grenades, yeah.
Analysis complete. Enemy presence
Orders too.
detected. The map
Yeah,
has
I
been
mean, yes, you
updated.
could use these things, but again, they're not as sneaky. You'd have to like almost disable the entire base to be able to use without being caught.
Analysis complete.
Comes a truck.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Look at this stealthy gameplay. Yeah. Not being able to, like, move. D-Dog's nose has been spoiling us. I mean, yeah, but it's nice having a radar. Like, I can't move. Like, I gotta wait until that guy turns around. I gotta hope this guy's not walking around. There you go. Caught. Like I said, I really don't you can get caught, lol. But it's not an S rank. You won't get a fucking S rank from it. And that's why I get frustrated. Because I want to get an S rank. I want to get that good rank. That's what I care about.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network.
That's why it's
Head for the
frustrating.
Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms
And that's why I get
equipment.
mad.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at
The other
facility.
gripe I have too is this on-site procurement. No one's gonna have a suppressor, so I'm literally not gonna have any suppressed weapons or anything. So it's already kind of a doomed to fail type of thing. Again, it just is frustrating.
Be careful down there, boss.
Again, if these were optional, I'd have absolutely no problem with them. Like, whatever. If they're optional, go ahead. You can do them whenever. But these aren't optional. You have to do these missions. They're story missions. You have to do them. Progress the story, which I think is fucking awful. Hey, what's up, Kevin? You're here to watch me get salty at this game. Yeah, boy. Oh, I bet you. I wouldn't even be surprised if Fong told you to come show up to watch me get salty. I'm getting salty. I'm already salty.
Analysis complete.
Like, fucking, ugh. It's happening. Yeah. Alright, hold on.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Let's see how close I can get to this guy. Do I not even have Fulton? Do I at least have that? I have Fulton, right? Like, I can Fulton things out still, right? Or do I have the shittest version of the Fulton, too? We're not even gonna bother with them. Fuck it. Just go straight to the area. I don't remember. Probably not. I mean, well, actually, no. With Fulton, they probably give you your max level Fulton, because if you have your arm upgrades, I mean... Running round at the speed of sound. Alright, let's go get caught over here instead of over there. Like, I'm about to look up a guide just to see where it's like, oh, go here and find this item. And then you have a silenced pistol to do the rest of the mission with. Like, oh, okay. Like, that easy. Because that's usually what these are. It's like, oh yeah, you just have to go find the item you need to win the mission.
Enemy presence detected.
Because I bet you in that city, I bet you in this fucking city, you can find a suppressed pistol. Or a suppressed assault rifle or something. Or an SMG or whatever. And then after that, you can just run in here and take everybody out. Mission.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, hello there.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Yeah, you want to like mark... Okay, that's a decoy. That's a heavy? Jesus. Already got somebody who thinks I'm up here. Got a whiff of my ass.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Like... This is why I don't like this game type, because I feel so powerless, like I can't do anything. I feel so restricted right now. It's just like, you don't get to play the game. Very obnoxious. Because I don't have anything. That's the point. Gotta smart think. I mean, okay. You can be the smartest boy in the world right now, and
Analysis complete.
if you don't have any tools, you're gonna be in dire straits regardless. Oh, turned around. You got a whip of my ass. Now he's gonna come investigate. I might be able to, like, dodge him up here. Nope. Here he comes. He's in alert status, so he's got better vision now. Only dreams. Oh, he's probably gonna see this. Oh well.
Extraction failed.
Are you for real right now? What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. That was like the fastest balloon shot I have like ever seen in this game. Like ever. It's to force you out of your element that you become accustomed to. Yeah, but like, this is supposed to be like an action shooter. Again, on like old games, like the old ones, completely understand it. Because like there's a route you can take that works out and everything else. This game, it's I'm gonna get spotted right here. Yeah. Now we go loud. Oh, I'm gonna die. What the fuck?
Boss, come in. Boss? Boss! Wait. Hey. Hold up. Huh. Okay, anyway. Drug, yeah. The comms equipment. Oh, no. Okay. So it says, dropped outside a small outpost is as useful as you no equipment, begging to give their weapons to you. This won't be much, but a gun is a gun. Now that you head towards the comms outpost, they did this during the day for some reason. I'm doing it at night. Also, there will be 2 patrolling, blah, blah, blah. Once you reach the comm outpost, take some time to scan as many soldiers as you can so you have their locations.
Now it's time to move in for an objective. So, comms equipment is in the building. Before taking it out, consider your options escape route. You can just shoot it, slowly grabbing and killing as many enemies as you can. If you can clear the entire camp, then there will be no worrying. Okay, so yeah, you have to kill people in this mission to be able to like actually do it, because you can't Fulton them out. Excellent. I love that. That's my favorite. So by the way, it literally, there is no like solution. It just says you just gotta go in there and just kill off everybody. There is another way of doing it though, by the way.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
That I saw that was a very funny S rank of way of doing this. So yeah, I know where the comms equipment's at. Can't call in any support. Okay.
Be careful down there, boss.
Again, I'd have no problem if these were optional. I really hate that you have to do them. Again, this is part of the reason why I didn't finish this game on PS3, because I saw, oh yeah, you have to do the extra hard missions, and I was like, I have to do them? Yeah, you have to do them to get the rest of the game you paid for. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess I'm just not gonna play the rest of the game then. Thanks.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Salt? I mean, you can call it salt, yeah. I find it just really frustrating.
Guard post captured.
Yep. Super fun. Having to, like, actively get alerted and everything. Tons of fun. Where'd the other guy go? There he is.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Alright, let's sneak back in there. I prefer the other one, by the way, the extreme. I prefer that immensely. It's way more fun to me. Because at least you get the the tools that you have earned through playing the game. You can actually use them in that one. It's just that enemy difficulty is like ridiculously high. And you die very easily. But I'm fine with that, because you can still use all your assets that you actually, you know, put time into earning. So we have an AK. That's all we got. Hope somebody tried to post something bad.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
It's nice to know I have mods that are very active. I'm willing to get rid of you know, bots on site.
You have arrived at your destination.
You made it. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
And we gotta wait for him to not be looking this way because he'll see me crawling. Where are you going? Now, for real though, like, where are you going? Dude, like, what the fuck? Where are you going? He's probably coming to talk to this guy. Oh. This ain't good. Bad situation right here. Alright. Oh, we got out of it. That's good. Now let's sit here and wait for, you know, a while. Because we're not allowed to do anything. By the way, the S rank for this is you call in the support chopper here, and then you just use the minigun and shoot everything with it. And that's how you get S rank. Fun fact for the day. Lame. That ain't how I did shit. That is the S rank guide for this mission and its normal counterpart. That's what it just said on IGN. You just call in the attack chopper right there, and you can hop on the minigun and just snipe. It would be really fast. Yeah, it's instantaneous, basically. It said you'll be in and out in less than 2 minutes. And I was like, oh. Well, shit. The only thing is they do have guys with rocket launchers here. But, you know. Now, what can you do? No. I'm gonna try and get over here and take out this guy. Maybe I can knock him out and, you know, drag him over there and bolt him out. There we go. Let's try Fultoning him. He shouldn't be seen. There we go.
Analysis complete.
You gonna extract him?
Okay. Let's get over here on this little cliffside here. If I could get that guy as well, that'd be pretty sick. Alright. So they're all clustered up right now. Man, if only I had like a sleep grenade. Oh, I could knock them all out right now and just the mission would be over. Oh.
Analysis complete.
No, we're not allowed that. We have to run around with a fucking AK. Alright, they're getting ready to leave. Little country folk make do. Okay, so they're together. He's alone. They're together. He's. Oh, air radar's destroyed. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. So that's all I have to destroy, right? Is it the 3 satellite dishes?
Analysis complete.
Yeah, this one for me always.
That's a transceiver antenna. Take out all of them to shut down the enemy's...
There it is.
The map has been updated. The map has been
Jesus.
updated.
That's another one of the targets. Do you see any more? That looks like the target.
Mission info
We know
has
where all
been
the
updated.
antennas are now. Take out all 3 of them. How you do it is your call.
Please select support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
We're gonna try it there, the recommended quote-unquote way. We'll see how it works. We'll just see. If I fail again, I'm just gonna quit this mission, go do a different one for a while. I hate this mission in normal mode, by the by, just as a disclaimer. I don't like this mission, even the normal version. One of my least favorite ones in the game. Yeah, we got boom, boom, and boom.
This is Speedquad.
Good.
Arriving shortly at LZ.
And then we just sit on the
Speedquad. On station at LZ.
You wanna...
Once you're on that chopper, we'll have to abort the mission. Are you giving up? Heading out, dude. Good work. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info has been updated.
Departing.
There we go. Mission complete.
Extraction arrived at Mother
I'll
Base.
laugh if that's an S.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete and how?
That's so
You're
fucking
gonna tell
stupid.
stories about this one, boss.
That is so stupid. What a god, Pog. That's so dumb. Well, at least I have an S, so I never have to go back and do it again. Yay. We're never going back and doing that shit again. I'll tell you that much for free. Oh wait, we have like another one that comes up that we need to do. Side objectives though, who cares? Like what is it an achievement? Is it a Steam achievement or is it like an in-game requirement? There's in-game stuff.
Weather will clear.
Well, this is the thing, is
Please
I have
select
S
the
rating
mission.
on it, so now I'll more than happily go get all of the diamonds and transmitter and, you know, the 2 prisoners at Wialo, and I'll happily do all that. Because I'll just run through and shoot everybody, because I don't care about getting an S rank anymore. It's like that with like all of these missions. Like once I get the S rating on them, I'm happy. I'm whatever. Like I'll run through and shoot people after I get the S rating.
Please select a mission.
Oh, we gotta get our rewards for that. Or am I just not able to do that side up? Or not side up, combat deployment.
Please select a mission.
Ah, I don't have the battle gear yet. Got it. Jesus, that's a difficult mission right there.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Go.
Please specify a project.
That line though. Are you giving up? No. I'm just gonna use this minigun. Alright. Isn't this second one, what is this? Oh, this is eliminate the fighting vehicles, yeah. Yeah, this one's a bit annoying.
Please select a mission.
But this is how you get the cybernetics specialist. I'll check that real quick, actually. I never got that guy, huh? Huh. That one actually looks like it'd be fun to do all the side objectives. That one actually would be kind of fun. Doesn't get really fucking annoying. Yeah, I mean the hard version's probably fucking obnoxious, but
Development complete.
I actually think I'm gonna kill stream because I kind of have a headache. So that's it for tonight. Adios. Thanks for watching.